everyone. Hope the weekend has been good. My name is Ifwa Akra Harrison. Coming up, child-friendly policing to start in the country. We tell you what that's all about. Hope for children who were born with eye defects. And we bring you the story of Elizabeth Asantewa. When she was 14, she was given a great opportunity to meet the president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. But something happened. We will tell you what. All this on this edition of News Generation. Please stay with us. Remember, you can catch up with us on social media. It's facebook.com/newsgenerationgh. We are also on Twitter @newsgengh. Now, for many children, the mention of the word police invokes fear and discipline to the extent that some children would not willingly walk up to police personnel to ask for help. But that may change with the integration of child-friendly policing into the Ghana Police Service.
Have you ever had any issue with the police?
Yeah. I had a case with my father, so I'm supposed to go to the police station with some of my teachers and my mom to report the case. That's when I was able to interact with the police. Actually, some of them were friendly, some of them were also rude.
How did you feel about the whole experience reporting to the police?
Okay, I was scared because I never had the opportunity to go to the police station to interact with the police. And I thought going to the police station means like you are being a bad person, which may lead you to the police station.
Will you approach a policeman if you need help?
No.
Why?
Because sometimes when you have case, when you call them, they don't approach to us. So if I see a policeman, I'm not approaching him.
You think they are not friendly, or are they friendly?
They are friendly, but some are not friendly.
These reactions are actually usual with children. Lots fear the police. Apart from some personnel of the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit who have been trained to handle children, police personnel are generally not equipped to do so. But that should change with an initiative to integrate child-friendly policing into the Ghana Police Service.
Children in conflict with the law, and in particular those deprived of their liberty, are particularly vulnerable to violence. While the consequences of violence may vary, the short and long-term repercussions are often grave and damaging.
The primary objective of the initiative is to sustainably integrate quality training tools on child-friendly policing through initial and specialized training workshops, which will continue to be applied beyond the initial activities of this initiative.
The initiative, sponsored by UNICEF and the International Bureau for Children's Rights, will also increase children's access to justice.
Agbogboshi, Old Fadama, Sodom and Gomorrah. These are all the names of one enclave in Accra. The people there, especially children, live in deprivation. But thankfully, Christ the King Catholic Mission has come to their rescue. They launched a book in support of a school facility for the people of the area.
Old Fadama. This is the official name of this area in Accra. Lots of criminals can be found here. The sanitation situation here is also worst. But now there is some hope for the people here from the Christ the King Catholic Mission. They want the place to be called the City of God.
When we talk now about the City of God project, because we thought that the name Sodom and Gomorrah was a little bit and nobody would like to be told he or she is living in Sodom and Gomorrah.
The book tells the story of some young people who made it out of their challenging life in this slum. Donations and monies that come from the sale of the book will be used to support these people who would normally not have any access to education and other social amenities.
Instead of buying other things, you need to learn about City of God, otherwise known as Sodom and Gomorrah. You need to appreciate that there are people there who love not just the Lord, but they want to make something out of their lives. And therefore, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I launch the book, City of God.
Some of these young adults are in the Peace Adult School for a particular reason.
If you cannot speak English, especially at public places, you may enter places you are not supposed to because you can't read. And that is why I'm encouraged to learn in the school.
I see my business, I know they hear the learn. So that's why I say I will go and see that school, either for a good see. I'll go and learn how to speak English and how to write. That's why I come to that school.
I cannot even spell my name, so I am encouraged to be part of the school. They have given us sewing machines and instructors to teach us.
Most of the young people here are not beneficiaries of the City of God project, but Reverend Father Andrew Campbell says they have to start from somewhere.
If we can start off in a small way, many drops of water can make a mighty ocean. So we start off in a small way, and that's why we started a school there, to educate the children and start off from there. Now the children, when you see the smaller children, they couldn't come tonight because it was too late for them. You see the small children who come there in the daytime, then they'll graduate and go on to primary school, go on to secondary, go on to teacher training or go to university. They can go on. And I know some who have gone through even a teacher training college now, which is wonderful. So there's hope there. And that's what the church wants to give. The church wants to give hope to these children.
Imagine being born with your eyes clouded. This means you wouldn't be able to see things clearly. 6-year-old Priscilla Oting-Apau was born with this condition, but with the help of NGO Organ of Ghana, Priscilla has benefited from free eye care.
According to doctors, 6-year-old Priscilla Oting-Apau was born with cataract. This means the lenses of her eyes have been cloudy since birth. The condition has affected how she learns, how she behaves, how she looks, and ultimately her entire life.
Normally, when a child is born with cataract, what we call congenital cataract, it has to be operated maybe 8 after 6 months. Unfortunately, Priscilla's case, for probably financial reasons or sometimes people fear surgery and all those things, has been left at the age of 6. So fortunately, we'll be able to remove the cataract for her, so the eyes are clear.
Uncle Schooler. A chain, yes, men are not been with you. Now, yes, I didn't go school. I was walking.
We had wanted to enroll Priscilla at a school, but the headmistress said she has to be treated first before she is admitted.
Thanks to Organ of Ghana, an NGO committed to making sure people with eye defects receive care, Priscilla is undergoing surgery to remove the cataracts that have clouded her sight. Priscilla should be able to see after the surgery, but the medical director of Crystal Eye Clinic, Dr. James Clark, believes her vision could still remain low.
The unfortunate thing is that there's something we call lazy eye. If a child has anything that blocks the view, the vision, and it's not removed early enough, the child grows and the brain has not developed the art of vision. So although there's no cataract there, the eye may still be a bit lazy, so the vision will still be low. But she's still growing. So we pray and hope that she will still gain some vision in the two eyes. The surgery was successful and we're happy about it.
According to Dr. Clark, ideally, Priscilla should have had the operation when she was 6 months old, but her family's financial situation meant she had to wait until now.
We think that they should not just rest. Maybe when they go to one place and they are told it will cost this to do the surgery and don't have it, they should not just stop there. They should explore further. There are a few NGOs like this NGO that sponsored Priscilla that are ready to help. So when they explore, they will bump into such NGOs and they may get the help that they need. So they shouldn't give up.
24 hours after the surgery, there is an obvious improvement in Priscilla's eyesight. Priscilla is not the only one benefiting from the free treatment. Raymond Mawenyaga also benefits. Raymond's body is allergic to certain foods, sprays and soaps, which causes his eyes to be itchy, red and watery. Although his condition does not require surgery, it is important that he takes his medication regularly. Raymond's severe allergic reactions cannot be cured completely, but can be managed very well if he is careful about avoiding things that cause his body to react.
There are so many treatments that can be given for the allergy, but the ultimate is to find out the cause of the allergy. And once you treat it and the itching and other things stop, you'll be free. You're born with it, so you cannot change your body. All you can do is to identify the cause and avoid it. But it's not harmful, so with Raymond, we don't think that you suffer any bad results from the allergy.
Feni Apia is the program's coordinator of Organ of Ghana.
Organ of Ghana's vision is to make sure that about 2,000 people receive free eye medications and treatments and surgery such as what we have witnessed here today for free of charge. We've been working for about 2 years now, and we have operated not less than 200 people. From what people tell us when we go on the project site, the appreciation and the happiness, the joy that they have in their heart tells us that, okay, we have also impacted in their life in their way.
The contribution of organizations outside Ghana made it possible for his outfit to sponsor the free eye care, which has benefited many people.
Remember Alfred Agbeshiwoyome? He is a businessman who was paid 51 million cedis as compensation for the government breaking a contract with him. He was taken to court for getting the money under false pretenses. After a 3-year tussle with the law, he has been set free, but he will have to pay the state back all the money. You have been sharing your views on Woyome and the $51 million judgment debt scandal.
When they release him free like that, people would think that when they go and steal the money, they will not be punished. So they will continue stealing Ghana's money. So I think they should collect the money and put him back in the court so that it will serve as a lesson for other people.
I think he should have been given life imprisonment. The money he should pay back because now Ghana economy has become high. Things have become high, so the money has squandered. I think they should let him to pay it back.
I think the government should help us with it because the money he has taken is too huge. The amount of money is too huge. So I think he should be caught. Like they should put him in court so that they can bring our money back. He should still pay the money.
The money that was being spent can be used to help others and to use to do some other things.
The money that he has squandered is too much, and our economy also is too hard for us to live in. And nowadays too, there has been light out. That money they can use it to do something better for Ghana so that our energy crisis will reduce. So I think they should collect it from him.
I don't think it's good because it's not a good sign for other people outside to be hearing that we are so corrupted. And I think they should sue all of them back, Woyome and all the people that helped him in spending the money. And I've heard of one lady who was also part, but messages, so she should also be in prison, and because they are creating bad name for Ghana, so I think it's not good. They should send them back to prison.
Your views on WhatsApp. Now, Elizabeth Asantewa was only 14 years when she had a bomb thrown at her. The bomb was actually not meant for Elizabeth. It was meant for former President Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Elizabeth suffered injuries when a bomb exploded on 6 March 1964 as she was about presenting a bouquet to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah at the Independence Anniversary celebration. Thankfully, she survived, but 51 years on, she is poor and afraid her worsening health condition could kill her at any moment.
What I just saw was boom. It lifted me up and brought me back onto the ground. It was a big blast. All I saw was my leg burning.
She was too young at the time to understand what happened to her. As time went on, she grew to understand her situation. Her leg then started decaying. Elizabeth Asantewa's leg was amputated to prevent the spread of the impact of the bomb explosion so she can continue to live. Her disfigured supporting leg is decaying by the day. She usually walks with the support of crutches.
I feel general weakness. I need constant massage. I often feel dizzy. It's tough for me.
Today, the case is different. Her condition worsens daily due to lack of medical care. For Elizabeth, if her pain does not kill her, hunger might.
Sometimes, when I don't have money, I only drink water and sleep.
If only Elizabeth, her parents, or whoever nominated her for that glorious moment to present a bouquet to Osajifo had known the aftermath, they would have turned down the opportunity. The bomb exploded with her dreams. Elizabeth tells me Dr. Kwame Nkrumah promised her niece will be provided for by the government. This support ended with his overthrow. Elizabeth has some hope, but that keeps fading with each passing day as she grapples with the reality of her decaying leg and the help that may never come.
I'm pleading with the president. He knows my story. I'm appealing to him and all Ghanaians to help me.
Felix Sakoyam, Joy News.
Do you remember Ferguson, Missouri? Well, it is the city that changed discussions about race in America last year. This is when an 18-year-old African-American teenager was shot and killed by a white police officer. The whole of America and the world talked about Michael Brown and other stories like his for months. The world is back on Ferguson, Missouri, USA. Attack on police in Ferguson. This has brought the world's attention back on the U.S. Midwestern state. 2 officers of the law were hit during protest over the killing of unarmed black teenager Michael Brown last year. This is how it happened. First of the Ferguson police chief, Thomas Jackson, resigned. He resigned because of alleged racial discrimination in his department. Protesters were gathered outside the police station on Wednesday night. The demonstrators were calling for more resignations in the police department. It was a quiet demonstration until shots were fired around midnight. The officers that were shot have not been named, but one of the policemen was shot in the face. There is now a manhunt for the people who are suspected to be involved. There's no word yet, but US President Obama has condemned the shooting in Ferguson. So have a lot of people. Trending on Twitter is the hashtag Blue Lives Matter as this developing story continues to unfold. Let's take some other stories now in News Round.
Some students of Wesley Girls Senior High School in Kumasi have been injured after the roof of their dining hall collapsed on them. The accident happened after a rainstorm Thursday night. The students, mostly first years, sustained various degrees of injuries when they tried to escape from the danger. Kidney failure patients are appealing to government to support their treatment. Some patients say they spend as much as 3,000 Ghana cedis each month on dialysis treatment. The treatments put a huge financial burden on them and their families. On World Kidney Day today, the patients asked for the National Health Insurance Authority to consider paying some of the cost of their treatment. Ghana scored late at the Caroline Faye Stadium in Senegal to qualify for the 2015 World Year Championship in New Zealand. This means they have also qualified for the semi-finals and have a shot at their 3rd African title. English club Chelsea would not be making it to the quarter-finals of the Champions League. The football club lost to Paris Saint-Germain by 2-1. They were up 1-0 against Paris Saint-Germain until former defender David Louis headed in an equalizer. The South African government is considered its nationals will be working as mercenaries in Nigeria in the war against Boko Haram militant group. Nigeria's government spokesman Michael Mari told the BBC that foreigners were just training troops in the use of new weapons. Nigeria has recently bought helicopter gunships and tanks from South Africa and former Soviet Union countries, but the South African government says the men may be involved in fighting.
Do you know about the National Youth Orchestra? They are a group that mostly uses local musical instruments like the flute, the drum to create melody. Now, there's a teenage version of the group that is the Pan-African Youth Orchestra.
So joining me are some of the kids who gave an exceptional performance here at the vigil for Mr. Danso Abiam, and I'm going to interact with them. And hello, how are you?
You're fine.
You're fine. What's your name?
My name is Naomi.
Naomi.
Fakona. Angela Jamefi.
Martin.
Martin, what instrument do you play?
The flute.
The flute. And you?
The xylophone.
Ah, and you play?
I'm a percussionist.
I'm a flautist. What actually motivated you guys to join? And what's the name of your group, by the way?
PAYO, which is the Pan-African Youth Orchestra.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you guys did exceptionally well. That I'm just thinking that as an adult, I've never held an instrument in my life. So how come you guys just decided that, we want to join this group? Are your parents part of the group? What motivated you to join?
Actually, I joined for 2 reasons. The first reason is I get fascinated by the kids playing African instruments. And the second is that growing up also, I realized that Western music have taken over African music. So I decided to join so that we can put African music on top of the Western music.
Fantastic. So you want to be a musician in the future?
No, I want to be an actress.
An actress? But you can play the instruments and everything?
Yes, please.
Oh, wow. And you?
Me, I love music. That's the main reason why I joined.
That's the main reason why. Yes. So it's not like your mother influenced you to go and do anything. You just decided, I just want to go.
Yes.
But so far, are you loving it?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Wow. And you, I can't imagine seeing you there. It was fantastic. What made you join?
Because I enjoy playing it.
Really? Just that, just love?
Yes.
Wow. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
A lawyer.
A lawyer who actually plays African instruments. Fantastic. And you?
I started playing. I liked it because in my former church they were playing the fronton from the xylophone. So since then I developed the interest in it. So I decided to try out.
Wow. So I wish you all the best. And hopefully when I'm getting married, you come and play for me, at my wedding. Will it be free?
Yes.
Yay! So I get performance at my wedding already. Thank you so much for coming.
For this edition of News Generation. Thank you so much for staying with us. Remember, you can always catch up with us via social media. We're on facebook.com/newsgenerationgh. You can also find us on Twitter at newsgengh. I tweet at @ifwa_Harrison. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.